Jokes got pride, got ride or die. Cooters unite, hands up high. Town do, we passing by. Clothes on tight, hold that line. God bless America, we looking fine. Cooters unite, Cooters unite. Ride all night, ride all night. Cooter debut, that's the vibe. Cooters unite, Cooters unite. Cooters unite. Cooter clippers on the glide. Creep town dude, we got the pride. Cooter clippers on the glide. Creep town, we got the pride.
God bless America. Hello, showing up and showing out tonight, Cooterville. It is so freaking good to be back. Can we give a big fuck you to Buzzy for that week off? But we're here. We're here. It's so good to see you guys. Who let the dogs out? I heard Buzzy let the dogs out. All 6 of them. Good to see you guys tonight. Make sure you smash the like button on your way in. It's really good to see you. We've got a few things that we need to catch up on, talk about. First off, I want to say I hope Tobeans, I hope you feel better. I saw that you had the flu. Amy Lynn, yes, we're going to go over a little bit of that. We're going to go a little bit of the man baby, a little bit of Buzzy and her dogs, and we're going to chit chat a little bit about what's been happening on the YouTube streets, no pun intended. I want to thank Ark for gifting a cootership. I'm not sure who got it, but welcome in.
She says, welcome to Cooterville. Everybody close your legs. Everybody coming in, close your legs.
Close your legs.
We've got Penny Farthing coming in at 13 months. Wow, another month already passed by. It seems like we just did a year. It's crazy. Thank you so much. 9 months for Belinda Buckner over here. It's great to be back in Cooterville. And Megs. My girl Megs. I love you too, girl. Thank you for 10 months. And thank you for having my back. All of you guys, actually. Hey, Opal Sis. What's up, Ostrich? Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Otto. Dreams. I know all my mods are here. Look at, I got Hexy, Ishi, Sin. Use those milestones. Maggie Marie, 18 months coming in hot. Nicole B, 7 months coming in hot. Welcome back. You guys, welcome back too. 4 months for Miss Danish Girl. Thank you, Danish, for all of your support always. You, Lulu, and the Wool Socks. Jen J, thank you for 2 months. I appreciate that. Hey, Beans. Good to see you. Hi, Patty. Inner Hourglass. Glad you could make a live. Hexy has been here in Cooterville for 27 months. We got to give her something.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer.
Oh my
Take
God.
one down, pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall.
Kel's coming in with 25 months. Holy shit, Cooters.
Ba 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 ba. Be-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Hi, Armenian girl. Hey, Otto. Hannah. Kalea. It's really good to see all of you. Hey, Megan. Good to see you. We don't usually get you in the evening. Thank you for the jewels too, guys. Froggy, thank you. So how have you guys been doing, first and foremost? There's a lot that's gone on since I haven't been able to go live. So I did upload a video about what happened with allegedly speculating, just like a rundown, like this is what went down, in my opinion, this is why this is happening. I want to make something very clear before we even start talking about this whole situation. I do think that it is something that needs to never happen again. Okay. B, I feel like everybody knows. I don't know what they want out of her. I actually feel bad for her at this point. I didn't feel bad for her, But the more that people dogpile on her, I feel bad for her, dude. It's not a fun place to be. I've been there. Definitely have been there many, many times. I was trying in her chat the other day. She had a live. She took it down. She was very, very upset. And I don't think that was fake, fabricated by any means. My advice was take a break, come back fresh, and ignore it. But everybody, deals with things in their own way, and everybody has to learn their own lessons in their own way. It is a very serious situation. I don't think it should be taken lightly. I don't think writing to a pedophile is the same as writing to a convicted murderer. That's just me. Like, I've covered true crime for 8 years now, and never have I ever been intrigued to write a pedophile, like ever. I think that's something that she needs to self-reflect on, to be honest with you. And I'm not saying that from a holier than thou viewpoint. It's just a very weird perspective to me. And I think that she needs to reflect on how easy that was for her to write that many letters to Stephen Stearns. To me, I mean, I never even would have thought of it. Like, I thought of writing to Sarah Boone at one point because she's in Florida. I never did. But I just feel like if you want to get into the mind of a killer, A, you're not really trained to do so. But B, like, find a killer that's not a pedophile. I mean, these guys aren't deep. Allegedly speculating. These guys, there's no depth to a pedophile who murders his victim. There's just not. But the outrage from Buzzy, to me, is phony baloney. And I'm going to tell you why. A little boy named Quentin Simon. Quentin Simon was born into a family of addicts. Quentin Simon was failed. From every aspect was Quentin Simon failed. Buzzy cozied up with Quentin Simon's grandma, who had custody of the little boy and left the state to go work. That has always bothered me. I don't like that. So say what you will, but not cool. Not cool to cozy up with anybody who had a hand in the death of a child. Whether it was voluntary, involuntarily, negligence, whatever it is, that child was found dead, I think, in a landfill. Oh, Buzzy cozies up with Grandis. Okay, so she cozies up with Summer Wells' grandmother as well. So this isn't someone who has said, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. She doesn't give a fuck. And I guarantee you she doesn't give a fuck about this situation other than it's a way for other people to go at allegedly speculating and take the heat off her. She's having these people do her dirty work, so to speak. Yeah, but this isn't about Cher. This isn't about Cher. This is about Buzzy and her fake outrage for what allegedly speculating has done. Allegedly speculating has taken more accountability than I've ever seen Buzzy take. Ever. Ever, for anything. I don't ever hear that she's wrong. And it's not okay, Mystic Firefly, but I'm not talking about Cher. Just because Cher doesn't make it okay. But the fact of the matter is, and that gets us off track. Buzzy doesn't give a fuck about any of this. She cares about her bottom line. And we can all see that. So whether allegedly speculating feels scared for her life or not, that is her. I can't say whether she does or doesn't. She says that she does. So I think that's a time to fucking pull back and let her see what she's going to do next. You know what I mean? Like, it's too much. They're doing way too much. So we had the first stream with YouTube Streets, which I get that they want to cover her writing him. Totally get that. Totally. I understand anybody wanting to cover that. I don't blame them. However, to have Buzzy, the first one in the chat, saying, hey, I'm friends with so-and-so, give me a wrench, and then controlling the narrative is the problem. And she, like a little snake, she slithered her way in and has orchestrated these targeted attacks on allegedly speculating. And my wish for allegedly speculating is I would like to hear from her. And I'm just being honest because I'm not going to blow smoke up her ass or anybody else or your guys' asses. I feel like she's very scared and she feels like scared that she got caught. But I don't know if she's really absorbed that what she did was wrong. In the sense, using Maddie's image on merch. No matter where the money goes, no. Like, victims shouldn't be on merch that we're covering here on YouTube, and victims' faces shouldn't become emojis here on YouTube. And I need her to, for me to be like, okay, it's cool. I need her to understand that it wasn't just writing to a PDF. It's making merch with the victim's face on it. You don't do that. You just don't. Well, Guilty of Crime did too. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's all wrong. I'm just saying. I know Guilty of Crime is a piece of shit. I don't think allegedly speculating deep down is a piece of shit. And that's why I'm saying this, is because I think she is redeemable because she shows remorse, she apologizes, and she takes accountability. Those are 3 qualities that are very important, I think, when you're taking someone's word. Guilty of Crime straight up is an exploiter. She came on the scene grifting for a remodel because she had asbestos. Okay, I'm not saying just her, Yinzi. I'm saying Guilty of Crime has Maddie merch. She has Maddie exclusives. It's gross. It's all wrong. I'm specifically talking about someone who I think can do better by learning from her mistakes. That's all. I don't think talking to Guilty of Crime and saying, hey, Guilty of Crime, I think that's really cheesy and tacky of you. You shouldn't have Maddie on. I don't think that conversation would go very far. I don't think she gives a fuck. But I think that allegedly speculating really gave a fuck. But I just want her to reflect on what she did. And that's why I suggested to take a little break. You apologized. Don't keep apologizing. Don't keep revisiting it. Take a break. Come back. Fresh. Right, but doing any merch in honor of any victims is weird to me. That's all. Okay, put the picture aside. Don't make merch in honor of victims if you're covering them on YouTube. Just don't do that. I mean, it's just simple. Like, it's exploitive. It's gross. It's not our spot. We're podcasters. We're not supposed to make victim merch. That's just my opinion. Y'all can do what you want. I would never do that. I have never done that. That's all I'm saying. I think that there's some things that need to be reflected on, maybe rethought, and come back and be better. That's it. That's It's not that deep. Thank you, Ishi, for 20 cooterships.
She says, welcome to Cooterville. Everybody close your legs. Everybody coming in, close your legs.
Close your legs.
And then also thinking about, it doesn't really matter what kind of criminal it is that you're writing. I think that all of us, you know, if we've ever considered or written to a prisoner, to consider what effect that would have on our loved ones or the people that we live with or the people we surround ourselves with. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter to me if it's a pedo, but like if you're going to write a murderer, you don't know who the fuck their friends are. You know, you just got to be careful. You got to be careful, especially when you have little ones. I agree, Megan. Don't put them on shirts, mugs, or candles. Victims are not an opportunity to merchandise them. Would you want your loved one on some YouTuber's merch? Nah. Would you want a YouTuber to send or sell merch in memory of your loved one they never knew? No, it's weird. Don't do it. If you wouldn't want it done to you, don't do it to others. It's simple. But to have these sick fucks out here doing this to come after is BS. Listen, that's another thing, Ishi. If you're going to get on YouTube and you're going to write to a man who is charged with child sex crimes and you're going to read them on YouTube, you better be fucking prepared. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised no one picked up on this sooner. I'm surprised no one picked up on this sooner. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to put yourself out there and do that, you got to be ready, man, because you think that everybody's going to agree with you writing an inmate, let alone an inmate. Months, penny farthing, months. I mean, there's no manual for this. I didn't even hear that, Southern-ish. I'm not listening to all of that. I'll have your face on there, Kels. I knew about it because I've said this before. I was live and I covered Maddie's case and she came into my chat one time. I don't even know what I was covering. I think it was on J for Justice, and she came in and I recognized her name and I said, "Are you the girl that wrote to Stephen Stearns?" And in the chat, she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Ew, that's fucking gross. Like, why would you do that?" And she was like, "I'm not writing him anymore." And I just kind of left it alone. I had no interest in knowing what the email said because I don't care what Stefan thinks, feels, wants. I literally, that was it. I don't know. Thank you for all the jewels, and thank you again, Southern Ishi. I haven't heard any of these threats about doing anything to her. Danish girl, someone did that to Kresha, made bracelets, even though Kresha made them herself. Yeah, who said that, Ishi? I was weirded out by it because that's just, whoa. I mean, if you want to know how a weird criminal's mind works, damn right, Brian Koberger. If you could figure that fucker out, you'll probably win a Nobel Prize. There's just nothing, in my opinion, deep about a pedophile. They have a sick sexual dysfunction, and it's just not something, I don't know. Hey, Feisty Cooter. Hey, Cheech. Oh, God. Elevated truth. And why are we taking anything he says? Ugh. He's deplorable. Speaking of him, so we had the first panel. Let's keep going. We had the first panel on YouTube Streets, which Elevated Truth looked like a total moron. I don't care what anybody says. He looked like a total douchebag. And then after, so he was streaming on Kick when he was live on their panel, and I guess Buzzy called him out. And after he went live, or after their panel, he went live again, and he went off on Buzzy about her correcting him, blah, 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 blah. Well, she needs to report it, Southernish. I mean, you got to report that shit. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I've been threatened. My child is being watched. I mean, what can you do? Give it life? Or move on and do your fucking thing? You know? But anyways, so he went off on her like, oh, da 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 da. He was mad. Then, in my opinion, Buzzy got him back. I got a little clip for you. Buzzy got him back by humiliating the fuck out of him in front of this piano dude. I was laughing my ass off. Have you guys seen this? Where she was up there, right? She was popping between her panel and his panel. And hold on one second. I'm playing on the TV and I can hear myself. So anyways, she was popping in and she said that hey, I got a clip of Truth in the back. And it was a clip that Hartley made of Truth pretending to be a fucking cheerleader. Oh my God. Okay, watch this, guys. Watch. It's funny as fuck.
They need to download it.
Watch.
It's your bitch.
Yeah.
That was good.
Hold on, I gotta grab something real quick.
Hey, but check this out. Truth did a little cheerleading song for us.
So he gets up to go get his fucking cowboy hat. He's feeling himself. He's really this is piano right here. And I don't know who this guy is. I think I don't know. I don't even want to guess. But anyways, this is the guy's channel. Whose it was. So he's going to get his cowboy hat because he's feeling himself. Watch this.
The link back here.
Oh, bitch, I know you're not about to do this.
I'm playing it, bro. No, fuck that.
Yo ass, what?
No, if they let us play it, I'm gonna play it.
Oh, you
Hold on, I'm gonna add to the stage.
Oh, hell no, y'all.
There we go. I'm muting that.
Hashtag FPDO Sips. FPDO Sips. FP. DO Sips. We're gonna turn into a whole motherfucking cheerleading squad over here. Ready? Okay. FUD Sims.
Oh my God.
A whole motherfucking cheerleading squad over here. Ready? Okay. FUD Sims. FUPDO Sims. We don't want to hear that shit.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey,
Rooster
yeah.
Squad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I hate you.
All that shit. Spirit fingers and all that shit. Bro.
The pom-pom. Fuck.
Here's the thing. This is what's so crazy, guys, right? A lot of the shit I did on another platform years ago was all about raising money and doing shit. So I would do out.
So he's now got to explain why he wore tutus and shit, and he's trying to say he did it for fundraising. listen, fucking A.
A lot of the shit I did on another platform years ago was all about raising money and doing shit. So I would do outlandish shit, getting a dress, getting a tutu, put makeup on because it was going to children, it was going to this. I don't give a damn, right? So if you think you can embarrass me, right? I will show you how I can embarrass you. I'll come on here in some Daisy Dukes, a tie in the middle shirt, and dare you to say something.
I am done, son.
As long as
good night.
She says, I'm done, son. All right, good night. They hate each other. He dressed up in makeup and a tutu for children? Huh? What child group do you fucking raise money for, dude?
As long as it's going to help somebody raise money for somebody or make someone laugh, because that's my thing. I want you to laugh.
Yeah, you work.
If it's at me, cool. I'll take it because at least you felt something out of that. Because some of y'all ain't got no souls feeling shit.
Yeah. I hear the message, bro. I hear the message.
That's a fact, man.
I hate
Listen,
you.
He just admitted he would come up here in Daisy Dukes. Oh my God.
This is B. Tim, dude. He's a virgin.
Oh my God. I mean, you can't make this shit up, right? Oh my God. Not ever funny, Amber. Oh, that reminds me. Hang on. I have got to unblock Aisha. Aisha has been asking me. Aisha knows it all or whatever. I can't go through the whole thing, so we're starting over. FYI, mods. It's just been reset.
Listen, I usually don't go over 2 hours. Plug over there, he'll go for 4 or 5.
He's like, I don't go over 2 hours. Bye, cheerleader. Watch, just watch that part again. Ready? Okay. Aisha explains it all. Yeah, you're unblocked, Aisha.
Hold on, I'm gonna add to the stage.
Oh, hell no, y'all.
There we go. I'm muting that.
Hashtag FPDO Sips. FPDO Sips. FPDO Sips. We're gonna turn into a whole motherfucking cheerleading squad over here. Ready? Okay. FUD Sims. FUPDO Sims. We don't wanna hear that shit.
Hey,
Let's go. Rooster Squad. Yeah.
hey.
Let's go. Rooster Squad.
Oh my God. Hey, Auntie Cheryl. David. Nonsense. I can't. Yes. And she was like, hey, I got this clip of truth. Dude, it was a total setup. Like, even Truth. She even hosts Truth. Listen.
Yeah.
That was good.
Hold on, I gotta grab something real quick.
Listen.
Hey, but check this out. Truth did a little cheerleading song for us. I got the link back here.
Oh, bitch, I know you're not about to do this.
I'm playing it, bro. No, fuck that.
Yo ass, what?
No, if they let us play it, I'm gonna play it.
Oh, you
Hold on.
So watch. He's got his cowboy hat on, and then he switches back to his ball cap. What does that mean? Like, cock-a-doodle don't.
I'm gonna add to the stage.
Oh, hell no, y'all.
There we go. I'm muting that.
Hashtag
Look.
F
He put his
P D
ball cap back on. He's such a douche.
O Sips. F P D O Sips. F P D O Sips. We're gonna turn into a whole motherfucking cheerleading squad over here. Ready? Okay.
Do you think he practiced that in the mirror? Hey, Mercedes, good to see you. Ostrich, it means he's a weirdo.
FUD Sims. FUPDO Sims. We don't wanna hear that shit.
Hey,
Let's go. Rooster Squad.
He really thought he was doing something. Is that like mental? Like he puts a different hat on and he's something else? Because he was really feeling himself when he did that. When he was changing his freaking hat. Yes, we have some clips from today. He was talking about what QB did to him on his stream today. About this. Share. I wanted to talk though about everything that was going on though. So before we move on to that, I don't want to get to that yet. I want to show you something. I want to show you some more shit.
For making it happen. I want to say thank you.
Thank you for following on Kick.
Thank you.
All right, look at this. This is from Queen's Discord. Jen Pop Selly, I guess, is one of her Discord groups. Love to be in that. Lou Tubius, or whatever his name is, says, QB, YouTube Streets wants anything you have on Jay with Chris Watts. So another coordinated attack, Buzzy? I don't know what they're trying to prove here. Like, they're piggybacking on me with this allegedly speculating shit. I've never spoken to Chris Watts. I've never written to Chris Watts. I've never had any direct contact with Chris Watts. Hey, sinner. Turn on Jay's live stream. Stay up too late. Wake up sleepy. Totally worth it. Thanks for being here. I always have to address that, Alice, over and over. But now she's giving these guys the idea that there's something about me and Chris Watts that needs to be called out. Ostrich, that guy came in Joneson's chat asking about you and Chris Watts. Body and others were defending you. What? Asking for what? Crimology. I mean, what do they want? What are they looking for? Something that doesn't exist? I mean, I have a playlist with hundreds of videos they can go watch. He came in there and said he wants receipts that you're innocent ASAP. I have to prove myself innocent to YouTube streets? No, I don't. I don't have to. What? Actually, what happened with asking for a journal? Why doesn't he contact you directly? Dude, I don't know. Ask for info about you writing, Chris Watts. Never happened. Never happened. I don't know, Boston. It's so weird to me, but that's Buzzy. It's Buzzy buzzing behind the scenes doing this shit. Maybe it's his fighting hat. No, he was just asking if there was proof you contacted Watts. Oh, he was told I contacted Watts. Never happened. I don't have to prove anything, though. I've never... All he has to do is ask me. Hey, Body. Wait, did I miss another comment from you, Body? That's just kind of creepy. Oh, Body says, I told him to F off eloquently. Will they have you up on the screen while they discuss the emails? Isn't that nice? I don't have any emails. There's no emails to be read. We've never conversed. Ever. It's wild that they're just... Well, I mean, I guess he came around to ask about it. Smoke him if you got him, dude. I had no idea about that. Hold on. I'm having a smoke. I don't know those guys. I have mutual friends with some of them. Let's see. We says True said something about you and Proudfoot.
Thank you for your support.
Oh, thank you for the 50 kicks, Penny. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. You. Sorry. I actually saw what happened. They wanted dirt on Jay, trying to use Chris Watts to create bullshit that didn't happen. Jay, they were complimenting you. Put video back up? Huh? I don't have any videos down. What do you mean? Correction. They have you on the screen while they discuss the emails? Me? Wait, what? I'm on someone's screen? I'm confused. Thank you for the bless yous. Truth says you are in touch with Proudfoot more than anyone. You need to come clean about your relationship or they will. Okay, they can go right ahead. I haven't talked to Proudfoot in... He texted me after the fallout, said he was sorry about what happened on that panel. It's the last time I ever talked to him. When was that? November? Fuck off, Truth. Ain't no fucking relationship there. You're the weirdo that has all this information about his truck and shit. Don't put your shit on me, dude. Wait, what? All these a-holes in the chat on YouTube streets are calling you a racist. Like several people. One chick saying that you said shit about... Who's the people? You mean the chat? I'm confused. You mean they're live right now doing this? Yes, you are the subject so far. I wonder why that would be. They're just playing my video from the other day. I'm not listening to it, but all I did was say what the fuck happened on their live, so it is what it is. No, I can't go look. By the way, Shortcake Cooter Express, I heard Shortcake Coo. Oh, the chat. I really don't care. You know that Buzzy's whole chat is over there. Thank you for clearing that up, RLR. It's the chat trashing Jay, not the panel. Thank you for clearing that up. I mean, you know her whole chat is going to be in there. Is it surprising? No. Thank you, RLR. I don't know. I'm a friend of White Boy. I don't care who he's friends with. That's not how I base my friendships. I've known White Boy for years. Anyways. I just wanted to kind of clear that up, talk about that, show what Buzzy's doing. I mean, it's obvious what she's doing, but allegedly speculating's not the only one. These are all coordinated attacks against certain people. This too shall pass. I don't need the approval of Buzzy or the Hive to like, say, or do anything. Kel says RLL is correct. I just went to verify. KDK, it's so good to see you. Distraction, deflection, but it's all targeted. It's just not that deep to me. It's Breaking Chains emailing them stuff. Oh, of course she is. Hey, Sudees. Yeah, they don't seem like they're dummies, fraudbusters. I understand that, and I appreciate you, Michelle. But like I said, I don't know those guys. I have no beef with those guys. I don't know why those guys would have beef with me, other than Buzzy putting bugs in their ears about shit that's not true. I don't agree with the writing of the pedo. Never did. So everybody can fuck off with that one. Never have agreed with that. No, I'm not covering the Tupac trial. You watched their Wade Wilson stuff? I can't remember. I watched them before, but I can't remember what it was for. It might have been Wade Wilson, actually. I didn't watch a lot of Wade Wilson, though. I think it might have been, hell, I don't know. Did they cover Sarah Boone, by chance? When you're done, check email. I will. Okay, so let's watch a couple of these clips from the Man Baby today. Here we go. Here's the first one. and then we'll discuss.
I don't give a fuck whether I'm the bad guy or not. Because I'll tell you like this. I'll treat this same way as if they tried to bunk me with one of them motherfucking pedophiles. Fuck you. Fuck that.
I can't even understand him. Hold on. And this is all fake outrage, too. All fake outrage.
I don't give a fuck whether I'm the bad guy or not. Because I'll tell you like this. I'll treat this same way as if they tried to bunk me with one of them motherfucking pedophiles. Fuck you, fuck that bunk, and fuck that pedophile. I'll go sit in my time. A little peace and quiet is much better than going to sleep in the same fucking bunk as a fucking child molesting murderer. But bitch, you want to get into him with him for a choice. You want to be his friend by choice. You ain't never gonna make me feel bad for standing against pedophiles and pedophile supporters. There's not an insult y'all can say. And this is how fucking ridiculous, stupid y'all are. Because one of you fucking weak ass bitches who hides behind a motherfucking fake account because you ain't got a hair one on your fucking coochie or your fucking balls wants to come into that channel's chat and dox my government name. Oh, wow. But then you want to go under that and want to talk about let's meet at your wife's work. Let me explain something to you. I will find you and I will slice your motherfucking throat open and watch your whole goddamn family watch it. Bitch.
Huh? Who's he talking to? Well, I don't think there's anything to cover about Sarah Boone that's positive. Who's he talking to? Look at what he just said. Look at the caption. Who is this directed to? Allegedly speculating? See, this is why clips, I never know what the fuck's going on because it's... He doesn't say who it is, though. Nonsense parole officer. He's talking to you. Yeah, I'd like him to name me and say that. I'd like him to do that.
Your motherfucking throat open and watch your whole goddamn family watch it. Bitch, motherfucker.
Ugh, God.
Let me explain something to you. You were playing with something that will take your motherfucking life. Take my channel. I don't give a fuck. Call your fucking police department. I don't give a fuck. But when you put my wife's name into something, motherfucker, I will brutally kill you. Do you fucking understand me?
Did he say her name?
Don't fuck with my family. It's all fun and games until they bury your bitch ass. And I'm smiling in the motherfucking courtroom. I'm not like you. You're not like me. We are not made from the same motherfucking material. Stop playing games that will end your motherfucking life.
Yeah, no, this dude's gross. Ew. I don't need to see no more of that. And he's getting claps in here. Look at this. Mischief all around me. Oh my God.
Ridiculous and pedophile supporters. There's not an insult. Y'all stupid y'all are.
Whew. He was worse today. Total breakdown. I heard. Yeah, I heard. Here's another one. This is handmade by Ange.
I ain't got no more receipts for you. I ain't got nothing else for you. I got nothing else for you.
The fuck?
Okay?
Hold on.
You're right.
What?
I'm all the things you say I am.
Hold on.
Okay? Ain't got no more receipts. I ain't got no more receipts for you. Ain't got nothing else for you. I got nothing else for you. Okay? You're right. Nothing else. Got no more receipts for you.
Watch. Slow-mo.
Ain't got Nothing else for you.
He threw a weed tray. It's a tray with probably no weed left on it. Dude, come on. This is so performative. What a joke. He's a fucking joke.
For you. Ain't got nothing else for you. I got nothing else for you.
You got a weed, dude? What the fuck? What an idiot.
Okay? You're right. I'm all the things you say I am.
Hang on, let's go back. He's creepy at slow speed.
Okay?
He did this on YouTube?
Y'all got it. You fucking got it. Good job, y'all.
The fuck?
Y'all got it.
Are you? Dude, how old are you? I'm telling you, he's a teenager in a man's body. What the fuck? Hold on. Let's play that again.
You fucking got it. Good.
Can we get Nancy Grace in here for you, dude? Boo-hoo. This is his 9-hour life.
Good job, y'all.
Good job, y'all. You pushed me over the edge. Good job, y'all. Come on, dude.
Good job.
He didn't smash his computer, though, did he? Nope, wouldn't do that.
Good fucking job. Yep. You're right. I'm the problem. You're right. I don't give a fuck whether I'm the bad guy or not.
His dog was in the room? No, thank God. I don't think he has children. Ew. Blech. Man baby meltdown. Earthy, thank you for the treat. I appreciate that. That guy should not have animals. I'm sorry. Yuck maxing. Animal abuse maxing. Who did, Evie? Who stepped on glass? His dog went and hid. They couldn't find her. Who's they? This nasty effer admitted to killing his dog who bit another dog. The dog is probably... Oh, my God. Well, I heard, Lindsay, that he didn't really go after Granny today. You're right, Wash. I agree with that. Yeah, there's something wrong with this guy. A big creator is coming for all who commented on Indy's video. Who's the big? What are you talking about? People can comment wherever they want. He exposed everything they supposedly knew. Yeah, I haven't watched that. He was live for 8 hours, though. You think that's what he's going for, Earthy? Granny was in chat and told him what he needed to do what he needed to heal. Oh my God. Smoke him if you got him, folks. Listen, they might temporarily have the attention of this prison community, but sooner or later, the truth always comes out. Sometimes you just gotta wait for it. Granny's gonna be nice to him. He just put $5,000 in her pocket. He said there's more. Well, she was in the YouTube streets, or not YouTube streets. She was in piano chat last night. Granny was. Don't let her fool you either. She probably watches everything. She says she goes to bed at 8. I don't believe that. Everybody's watching fucking everything. Yep, exactly, Pines. He told a childhood story today that literally was the childhood of Dexter Morgan. Jay, he implemented you in his riddles today. Just letting you know. Yeah, I heard that he's making it sound like I have some kind of... I'm the one that talks to Chris Proudfoot the most. That's bullshit. That is total bullshit. Hey, jammers. That is such bullshit.
There's no jammer.
According to him, they've all been covering for the Proudfoots. Well, I can tell you something right now. I have never covered for anybody. I don't know anything that would be covering for them. I don't know anything that you guys don't know. At this point, I don't think. I think everything that has come out is the same that I know. I don't have anything more that could implement anyone other than these weirdos like Stephen Crabtree, who just randomly sent me a CPS document. All these weirdos that have inserted themselves into Sebastian's case for one reason or another. Hold on, let me see what you guys are saying. My chat is froze. Thank you, Dreams. Diversion, plain and simple. You think it's just from the lawsuit, though? Thank you for 22 months, Dreams. My chat is frozen, dang it. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. And that's why I didn't mention you in my police report on him. Mention me? Generally, Jenny, just curious, did you see a garbage truck video? He was talking about one with audio. Nope. Never seen any videos except for the one that Nick Barris put out in the news. Don't let him fool you, dude. He said Katie tried to F him. Oh my God. He's saying pretty much you nonsense and BJ are doing this for Chris and Katie. Now BJ is on Chris and Katie's side. Oh my God. He said some very private things about Sebastian. No one needed to know. Well, I mean, look at his theory, dude. Are we shocked at anything anymore? That's the reason I went in there with an alt and asked if that was from his mind, you guys. Yes, I made a report to Sumner and TBI against Clue, Cletus, Truth, Granny, and QB because they don't have the recordings of Truth's phone calls, or they do. He didn't claim you saw it. I was just curious because I've seen a few people have seen one. No, not me. The only things that Chris has ever sent me was when I did that little social media campaign with Sebastian's pictures. Hey, Pretty Hate. That man card stream really messed with his ego.
We're going to count the money.
Shortcake. Thank you for the super chat. She said, can you explain where the prison stuff is coming in? Oh, gosh. Well, there's a prison community with ex-cons, right? And YouTube Streets is 3 ex-cons. I think a few of them have their own channels, and they like come together on YouTube Streets to like cover different things. People, I guess, have crossed paths, and someone put it in their head that someone was writing to Stefan Stearns. I mean, that definitely is going to get their attention. That would get a lot of people's attention that call shit out, especially ex-cons. Oh, Notorious Ash. Hold on. I did hear something about that. I'm trying to think where I heard it though, because I don't want to speak out of turn. It was not from Chris. And I don't want to put Granny on the spot because it could have been her, but I don't know. I didn't hear the last part, though. That part I did not hear. That she watched him. I think Granny told me that first part. Not that second part. No, I never heard that. Never heard that. Ever. But I did hear that he had, like, you know, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like the wearing of the belt thing, like, was to make it so he couldn't, you know, easily access. And I was told by Granny that, yes, he would let his mom know, and she told him where to do it appropriately. That's what I got from it. I don't know why the fuck that was ever brought up. I don't know why they ever, like, talked about that. I don't know. Like, I don't know the context of that whole conversation, but I do remember the first part was that she would, you know, let him go do his thing or whatever. I never heard that she watched. That never, ever was in our discussion. But why are they even saying any of this to them? Hey, ATS. Like, you're trying to find your son. Where does this come into play? And then you've got Truth talking to them and then having this sick theory. Like, what the fuck? You know, and then you have Stephen Crabtree coming out saying that he was read the journal or saw the journal, one of the two. Granny gave him the okay to release it all. She did, Garden Hoe? He implied Sebastian was in the trash can and heard the gears have trouble when you pick up the can? What? Release all of what? What they talked about? Or do you guys see why I wanted to know if this was a conversation that was had with the Proudfoots, his theory, or if it came from him? Do you guys understand a little bit more? Oh my God, Renee. Is that what he was insinuating? Cletus was stating that Truth wasn't lying in the chat. He said he saw the truck video and the garbage men couldn't. How would he see the garbage truck video? Okay, Tits McGee. No, Granny Watching didn't. She said you do what you have to, but wished he wouldn't. And to remember Sebastian. Thank you, Tits McGee. Hey, Ange. Y-O, Ange. He's deleted the lives already. OG Feisty says he also said absolutely insane sexual things between Katie and Sebastian. Oh my God. Hey, Shampoo. I haven't seen you in a long time. Miss Twatty Waffle. Blood in the driveway, but somehow Katie and Chris are never arrested, of course. He said there was blood in the driveway? I just think Granny's not, she's not in control of Truth, guys. I don't think she even likes him, to be honest with you. He implied they have an open marriage and spoke about serial things with Seth. What? You have a lot of his live downloaded? Hey, Ember. Granny asked for a link. He wouldn't give her one. Indy, your video has caused so much drama. He said the Proudfoot's house was raided more than once. Well, we knew they came back. We knew they came back. He said there was forensic swabbed under the trash can, implying it was blood. He wouldn't know that. He wouldn't know any of that, in my opinion. Can you play Indy's video? Yes, I can. If I can find it. Independent Thinker 1106, right? I don't even remember what the video is now. It's, oops. Let's go here. Okay. Which one is it that is, oh, the one in the red? This one right here, right? About the doxing?
I think. No. I know that I am going to make it my personal mission to expose each and every one of you subs and creators. I will make sure I do everything within my legal ability to find out who you are and post your name online on a list of pedophile simps, along with your comments that you made in support. I will spend the next year paying private investigators to find out who you are, so that the internet knows that you support a murderous pedophile. And if you think for a motherfucking second that
Anonymous, beware. Jay, no one is scared of you. Well, I hope not. I'm not trying to scare anyone, Anonymous, but your buddy here is. And nobody's scared of him. He said Indy was SS. Like SS psyops?
I will not do it. You've lost your goddamn mind.
Hey, stay humble. Welcome back into Cooterville. So he's mad. And he's looking at the comments. Do what you have to do, big dog. Aw, truth.
Oh, he's got peace fingers.
He loves the attention, loves it. He loves saying anything for shock and awe for attention. And if you ignore him, the more vile he gets. The more vile he gets. He said all of Indy's comments were 144 alts commenting under a bunch of alts. Oh my God. Yeah, boy.
It's a southern thing. Oh, shit.
Petty told them to fuck off? Wait, what? Their biggest cheerleader? Tell me more. People are crazy. He totally does it for attention. I mean, he's like, literally. He is a teenager in a man's body. He's stuck. He's definitely stuck. Let's go to he went off on Petty. Clues Discord derailed today. He went at Crimson Moon. Oh, man. Napa Valley girl. Nugget of attention is still attention. Yep. Dude, she's a weirdo, too. I can't. Oh, yeah, he's pissed at UA, too. I'm banned. She was screaming in all caps. Hey, YouTube bad actors. We're live, hun. Here, let me turn my camera back on. We're live. You are live in Studio J in Cooterville. UA. She's like, I drove by his house. That's what I wanted to show you guys, too. Hold on. Let me pull that up. Joneson went over it earlier. I was cracking up. I didn't get to watch all of it, but holy fuck. It was some text message she was reading. Did you guys see this? Was it, she went live twice today. I think it was this one.
Big worms twerking in that.
Big worm. She's such an idiot. Okay, let's see. Is this the one? Yeah, right here. Okay, so it's towards the end of her live here. Let me pull it up. Okay, so this is from Joneson today. And I'm going to crop it so we can see the messages better. I don't know who these are between, but we're going to try to find out. I don't know if she even knows. Don't be fooled. SS is up in everyone's cooters. SS? Who? Who's SS? I know, she's such an asshole, Jammers. Okay, let's do this.
Why would I be fucking with you? UA says because you're having amnesia.
Wait, hold on. Let's go back.
Okay. No, I don't think they sent them in order.
Oh, this is Odin Girl and UA. Crimson Moon's boyfriend? I don't know. Those people don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with the people. So this is
Okay.
Odin Girl in UA. All right. All right. Thank you for that context. All right. Smoke them if you got them.
Okay.
This is Joneson today.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess this one doesn't matter if it's out of order. Let me see. Can I zoom it in? Yeah, okay. So this is Truth, Stoned Green Sheep. Do you want to talk about your Alton here that you were trolling me with, or do you want to, and we can't see what he originally said. And there's no day either. Unfortunately. UA says, what the fuck are you even talking about? It exposed what fucking choice? Like, are you okay? Shit, you're coming after people for having an opinion on you going up on the first panel. They didn't know who you were that night because they were asking if you were male or female. You were asking for a link several times in chat. Okay, anyways, why are you coming after people for having an opinion? We don't have to agree with everything you do. Yes, you do, UA. Yes, you fucking do. He cannot handle anybody that disagrees with him.
So that is from the Discord, and that's UA and Truth going at it right there.
All right, so that's it on. And down here, he's typing. Look, wish his fingers would fall off. That'd be cool. Let me see what this one is. Oh, here's where so is he lying or was he not lying or was he lying about lying? You know what? That's the problem you'll always have dealing with liar McLiersons. So we can't see the whole message on this one either. Let me back out and see if you can see that one on another one. I don't
Come
think
on,
so.
Johnson.
I think that was the...
I mean, think about it. When you leave the Rooster Squad because he kicked you out, no thanks. I'm all set. I am all set on that one. If you got to be kicked out by Truth, yikes. Yeah, they were ride or fucking die, Tammy. Damn straight they were.
Oh, that's the other. Okay, I'll show y'all that one in just a second. I'm looking at the...
Good to see you, Lucky. I mean, how do you
that one mentions
stick around until Truth boots you? Like, no.
One. Okay, let's see. All these are messages. These right here are private messages. These. This one I'm not sure. What is this one? Oh, here it is. Here's the first one. So he posted screenshots of all the stuff that I'm about to show you. Okay, fuck it. We're going to go back over here. I don't know what order, but we're going to figure it out, okay?
Johnson, come on.
UA thinks the green team is always after. She said, no, the fuck I don't. I'm just saying it's weird to me. He built his whole channel off of Sebastian originally, and his local one never searched once. Is he local, though? UA says, but he's going to fucking come at me for searching? Yes, he lives fucking 10 minutes from me. This person said, how do you know? And she said,
hey.
I thought he was out of state.
Okay, this is about Truth. And here's UA saying, yes, he lives fucking 10 minutes from me. How do you know? I thought he was out of state. What do you mean, how do I know? No, he's fucking local.
And UA said, what do you mean, how do I know? No, he's fucking local. And this person asked again, how do you know? Have you been to his house? I got to find the next one. So this one doesn't have the answer. It just has, it's missing something. But so then this person says something. UA said, you thought he lived out of state? And this person said, And UA said, you forget that he just went out on the lake with Clue and Cletus not even a week ago? This person says, I don't know, nothing. Good answers, person. And UA says, what the fuck are you talking about? She said, you asked if I thought he lived out of state. I said, I don't know anything. UA says, I feel like you're fucking with me right now, and I don't know why. And the person says, why would I be fucking with you? Oh, because you're having amnesia? It's because in that moment, she started answering these questions to UA the way she did because she knew she was going to screenshot them and send them to Truth. But this tells more than anything. The fact that UA says because you're having amnesia means that this is somebody UA talks shit about Truth with. What same?
Yeah, this is Odin Girl. And some of my OGs might remember Odin Girl. Do you guys remember she used to come in my chat? And in one year, I think it was Halloween 2024, she came in the chat and she said that she could not afford her kids' Halloween. And do you remember I shared her Venmo or her Cash App right then and there in chat? And you guys helped her with Halloween for her children. This is how the bitch repays us over here. By being a two-faced, slimy bitch. She knew for 2 weeks about that alt that I used. This woman. Ungrateful. Ungrateful AF. Because you know what? Here in Cooterville,
we're not mean.
yeah, what a two-faced bitch, man. We were so fucking nice to her.
Seems like probably often.
Jammers, you donated? I know a lot of you guys did.
And they chose to not participate this time solely because they were going to throw UA under the bus. Good job. Crack that code. Hold on.
Yeah, Sin is always in trouble.
Why would I be fucking with you? UA says because you're having amnesia. And the person says, about what? UA, you couldn't see this as bait, girl? UA said they went on a whole ass live on Clue's channel and on his channel from a fucking pontoon boat. You don't remember that? This person says, yes, that's correct. UA says, you don't remember Clue saying he's been to her house? The person says, yes. So if I go to her house and I go on a boat with her, do I also live in Tennessee? UA said, literally, okay, be a smart ass. Okay, so let's find the next one. And we're missing something here again. Let me keep looking. Absolutely is in the background talking shit with UA. And then this time when UA came in there to talk her shit, this person suddenly didn't want nothing to do with it. But UA says, for fuck's sake, yes, he's actually living in Zimbabwe. You're right. That person said, don't be dumb. And she said, nah, Zimbabwe, and I don't know anything. This person said, maybe you're green team. She said, haha, funny you say that because they tried that narrative when Jay.
Why me?
I don't know. I can't tell what that says. When Jay something. Let me keep going.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, did that one say it? Yep. Haha, funny you say that because they tried that narrative when Jay and I fell out. Yeah, that's why they tried to put me.
Wait, what? They tried that narrative when Jay and I fell out? Oh, thanks, Tina G. You don't have to do that, though. I appreciate it, though. Fell out. Okay.
The Rico, and people stalk my social media and record all my fucking TikTok lives. Doxed me out and are going after my fucking career. This person says, no, you're completely right. No other people from any other state can get on a boat or go by Clue's house ever. And UA says, are you trying to fucking push me over the edge right now? Oh.
Oh my God.
Let me find the next one. Okay.
Who shared these?
No, he's fucking. What did that last one say? Are you trying? Maybe you weren't really a nurse. I don't know.
Hey,
I feel like
Karma.
I'm still missing one right here.
Jay, I'm suing you.
Here it is.
Anonymous.
Are you trying to fucking push me over the edge right now? This person says, maybe you aren't really a nurse and it's all fake. So you can pretend to be doxxed so you don't look suspicious. I'm just showing you how ridiculous you sound right now. Then the person said, I told you that you aren't going to put that shit on me. Oh, so this person's already had to correct UA for saying something about pushing her over the edge before. There's a lot of shit you can pick up from these messages. UA said, I just said that it's weird. He never fucking searched and he's fucking using me searching for someone's child to fucking attack me.
Oh, God.
This is an excuser of Truth's behavior in the blue. I'm not reading chat, y'all, because I'm way over here on the other side.
All right, I'm going to stop for a second. I want to give a shout out to her Dukin Online. Welcome to Cooterville. And Independent Thinker for the generous super chat. Welcome back. Thank you. Cooters Undercover.
Cooter Undercover. Cooters, unite.
Thank you so much, you guys, for the support.
Person in blue says, oh, for fuck's sake, he was mad. Look at the wild shit you said today because you were mad. Being mad's not an excuse to bully people.
None of these people like one another.
Oh, that was a whole nother message thread right there. All right, let's keep looking. Oh, for fuck's sake, he was mad. Look at the wild shit you've said today because you were mad. UA says, yeah, make excuses. Fucking self-harm is hilarious. So not only does Truth bait with self-harm, but it seems like UA might be doing that shit in the background. This person said, I thought we were talking about Truth. And she said, go ahead. UA said, go ahead and defend him some more.
We're going to.
This person said, I have defended you too behind your.
Thank you so much, Heidi H, for the $9.99. Glad you're back. I'm glad you're back here with me.
That's a goddamn fact, Jack.
So starting to give a shit says YouTube streets talking mad shit on you. Look, those people don't know me, but thanks for relaying the message. Hey, Ange. Good to see you. Ange Carter.
You're back. How is it that I thought we were talking about Truth, defending Truth? Are you done arguing for no reason? And then the next day, this person says, do you feel better today? All right. All right. That's other stuff. I think that was, yes, that was the last of the regular messages other than this one, I think. No, not that one. There was another one. Hold on, guys. Patience, patience. Okay, this is another message thread. So she says something up here, but you can't tell. No, he's fucking. I don't know. But apparently this is about her mentioning driving by.
I mean,
I
regardless.
feel like I'm missing a whole message.
Regardless, why is she driving by anyone's house? She's a weirdo, dude.
Was that it?
I agree with that, Janine.
I don't know. Y'all are as lost as me. But anyways, it's somebody asking UA, how do you know? Have you been to his house? UA says no, but I've driven past it on the way to my friend's house. Blue says, but how do you know that's where he lives? And UA says, well, where do you think he lives? Blue says, I'm not saying, laugh out loud. UA says, okay. Blue says, you won't tell me how you know. UA says, bless it, because I know his fucking info and he was doxxed on fucking X. Oh, I didn't even know he was doxxed on X. Blue says, but for real, I don't put something out unless I know. UA says, you thought he lived out of state? And then hold on. There was another one.
How come I can't
thought
see
he lived out of
Aisha?
state?
I
This
can't
person
see
says, I don't know.
Aisha.
Oh, I read. Okay, so I was missing that first one.
Oh my God, Joneson, you just busted my fucking eardrums,
Right here,
dude.
she says something about, and then about the riddles and using clues searching to cover for him. He's not been an
Good night, Mystic. Have a good night.
asshole yet today, so maybe he found out I'm 10 minutes away, if that.
I can't see all eyes on me.
Well, do us all a fucking favor, UA. What's holding you back, girl? Blue says, I don't know what that means. UA says, what the fuck I told you about how he lives 10 minutes away. Blue says, okay. Then UA says, never mind. Blue says, I don't care. UA says, got it. Blue says, he could live in my backyard for all I care. You should definitely care about that, but whatever. And then the person messaged back again and said, BJ's talking about you again. All right. So that's those. Nine. How we hanging? Are we okay?
I guess so.
Hey, who the blue chat? Oh.
Oh, so that's where she figures out it's Odin girl. Okay. That was on my other channel, YouTube Bad Actors, but I think probably because I didn't refresh that. No. Hold on, let me refresh. She might be blocked in my Google. That's where she was before. I said what, reality? What did I say? What was it? Oh, yeah. Truth claims that his wife was someone's fucking UA's boss or something. Well, you guys can probably see her, but if she's blocked in my Google, you're not going to see her. Hold on. I'm checking my blocked list on Google. I do not see Aisha. Oh, wait. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, you are on this list. So is Electro. I'm unblocking the other people though. Okay. Aisha, I should be able to see you now. Type in the chat. Aisha, all eyes are on you now. There she is. No. It's both channels. So now you're unblocked on both channels. No, I can see her now. Yeah, I kept him blocked, Sin. He is weird. Oh. He is a weird. Oh. Electro goes to Nonsense's chats and super chats her to tell me off. He's blocked there. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna move on. I got more stuff for you. We're gonna laugh now because this shit's funny. Okay, so we're going to Sinner. Oh my God. He got some FOIA requests back. So we know that Sinner had requested some of Buzzy's. I'm not exactly what his search terms were for, but these hail from Buzzy. Okay. And it just shows how much of a loser she is. we looked at her docket before. I showed you guys that she had like tickets for her dogs being loose and stuff like that. Well, here's Sinner's post, and this is his second channel if you're not subbed up. False reports of 6 dogs attacking each other and a $6,000 con job. Told you so. Better quality images. She's cooked. All right, let's see if we click on these. I'm going to read these aloud to the class. These are recent too, you guys. So this one here is from August 17th, a few days ago. Okay, so it says, advise there are 6 dogs running around. Advise they are small. Wait, hold on. Can I make it bigger than that? Advise they belong to Rebecca blank. Callback information blank. He does not want contact. Advised they have been running loose all weekend. Well, dogs can dig under fences, right? Especially little ones. Hey, Marlene, what's up? Then it says down here, so he took the call. It's kind of cut off, but you can see down here it says, making contact with Rebecca at blank. And then later on at, I don't know, like whatever this time is, see? It says 033 and then 422. Spoke to cleaning lady, not Rebecca. Dogs are back inside at this time. We'll follow up later. Cleaning lady? Was it B. Tim? Who the hell is her cleaning lady?
Fuck directly off.
6 dogs and a cleaning lady and a fucking partridge and a pear tree. So the question is, did she lie and say she was the cleaning lady? Or does she really have a cleaning lady? Because what's she cleaning? We see in her house, dude. So did she not know the cop and went, no, I'm just the cleaning lady. That's what I'm thinking. It was probably a young cop sent out, like a rookie, sent out, on this dog catcher nightmare. 6 little dogs running around the neighborhood. And he comes to the door and she's probably like, no. It's kind of like when you tell the Jehovah's Witnesses you're the babysitter. But she told the freaking cops. No, I'm just the cleaning lady. Crack house as a cleaning lady. I can't.
Your mama's high, bitch. Get out of my chat.
Holy shit, that's funny as hell. But loose all weekend, dude. Little dogs, they get hit by cars really easily too. Okay, so then the next police report. What do you mean? I'm not into bashing sessions without both sides. This is a police report. You don't need a side. These are the facts. Jack. This one is from Monday, July 27th, 2026. I, Thomas Border, was dispatched to blank for another animal complaint. I met with blank, who informed me on Friday, July 24th, 2026, he had a stray dog come to his property and attack his neighbor's dog. Blank informed me that the stray dog belonged to Rebecca Blank, who lives at blank. Said this is an ongoing problem with Rebecca's dog being loose in the neighborhood. After several attempts to make contact with Rebecca over several days, I mailed citation number blank for animals at large. Oh my goodness gracious, Buzzy. Yeah, and I object to that too, bashing session. These are police reports, Buster Brown.
Objection.
Just don't worry because you spun like rerun. Oh my goodness. Do you know how irresponsible that is? Because that dog could be put down for biting another dog. You know that, right? I mean, this is really not just about her being a complete fucking utter shitbag and being irresponsible, but it could make an animal have to die. God. I'm just the cleaning lady. I would love to see the body cam of the officer going to the door and saying, hi, are you Rebecca? No, man. I'm just the cleaning lady. They'll be back later, Jack. It's gross, dude. Kind of like feeding your birds Mountain Dew. It's fucking gross. Like I said, her and Truth are both like teenagers stuck in adult bodies. It's so fucking immature, man. Hey, Jen Fisher. Okay. So that one, let's go on to the next one. Yes, there's more. And I don't know why this is looking like this. How do you... Hang on a second. I can't open it and read it all. This is where it's about David. Okay, that's really weird that I can't make it bigger. Let me see something. Nope, that doesn't do shit. Fucking YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a drink. Oh, he couldn't? Okay. I guess Sinner had the same problem. Oops. He couldn't get it to open up either. However, I could open it on my phone earlier, so let me open it on my phone and read it from there. Hold on. You got to hear the whole context of it. It's important. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. This one is, hang on, let me open my pop real quick. She's in love with David. Hang on. I gotta fix my screen as well. I don't know why it's like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this one, oh, this is rather new. This is August 1st, 2026. And it says harassment complaint. On 8/1/2026 and approximately 20:30 hours, I took a harassment complaint from Rebecca. I took a similar complaint from her on 7/21/2025. So that's important to note, like almost a whole year later. This is crazy. Listen, Buzzy, you are nuts. You are nuts. I need to get the goat ready because there's a lot of goat moments in this one. She stated that David M. has been doxing her and making threats towards her. I observed a video of the person that Rebecca stated was David. David! In one video, Rebecca stated that David had set it up so that every time the police run her name, he gets a notification. She then went on to say that every time the police go to David's family's addresses, she gets a notification. After hearing that this person, believed to be David, stated that he would... Wait. Oh, wait. I skipped a line. Hold on. After hearing this, the person believed to be David stated he would kick Rebecca's teeth in. There were several other videos of David calling Rebecca names and vice versa. I asked Rebecca if she could block him on social media. Imagine this big bad felon over there on the criminals channels chat calling out these bitches. She's a tragedy pimp. She's a racist. Chat. I'm a bad fucking ass. Tinfoil motherfucking toughie. But she has to have the police say, can you just block him? Jesus Christ almighty. If that doesn't tell you how thin-skinned and weak she is, I don't know what does. There were several other videos of David calling Rebecca names, vice versa. I asked Rebecca if she could block him on social media. She stated that she could not. She stated she could not. She was adamant that this David subject be arrested. Arrested? Arrested? What the fuck? For calling her names. Did you hear this? Adamant. The cop wrote. She was adamant that this David subject be arrested. Jesus Christ. What is happening right now? What is happening right now? Ooh, is she coming in hot with 10 cooterships? Coming in hot, Jack. Thank you. Is she? Hang on.
Coming in hot, just like the fajita.
Okay, thank you so much. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, new cooters. Hang on, I'm not done. She wanted him arrested. She stated that she has located David's mother and sister's information and spoken to them via telephone. Tinfoil Tuffy. I advised her, with her continually engaging with the subject, it would be hard to prove that he's harassing her. She stated that I was not taking this serious and she would take it to the state police. She departed.
Oh my God.
And then she sent out cease and desist letters to.
She's crazy.
No one would want to stalk that ugly bitch.
Jesus Christ almighty. Okay. We've got more. But wait, there's more. Arrest David! She's probably screaming that driving down the road in her golf cart. Arrest David! I never seen a convicted felon call the cops so many times. All right, the next one. This is the original one from July 1st of 2025 about David. Oh, no, nothing about our minor kid. 9mm bing bong. Bing motherfucking bong right there.
Bing bong.
Well, we haven't read the first one yet. Let's see if this one says anything about her minor child and or a sports bra, right? How many times, I'd love to go back in those streams and see how many times she herself said sports bra. I never once heard Sinner say sports bra, but she kept giving the visual of a young girl in a sports bra. Like, shut up. I know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Oh, yeah, and she claimed she had a lifetime RO that expired. Get the fuck out of here, you dumbass.
These nuts.
Over and over, the fucking sports bra. And I remember at that time, I was talking to Granny's watching, and I was like, dude, why does she keep talking about her daughter in this fucking sports bra? I was like, she's exploiting it more than anyone else ever could. This is weird. She's like, I don't know. Literally. Right. She thinks everybody's dumb, but she's seriously see-through. Okay. This one dated July 21st, 2025. This was called in at 12:22 a.m. On 7/21/25 at approximately 1 a.m. Or no, this would be 1 p.m. Officer Carl, spoke. This is the same guy a year later. Spoke with Rebecca via telephone in regards to someone's harassing her on YouTube. Oh my God, dude.
Everybody likes me, everybody hates me. They want me to go eat some worms.
This is your queen bee. This is your queen bee, your big badass felon. She stated that a David has been harassing her and making weird comments under the username Sinner on YouTube. Weird. Oh, yeah, she makes it sound like she's some hard-ass felon. But when they all hear that she just got probation for manufacturing and selling drugs, they all know that she's a snitch because nobody just gets probation from those charges. Those charges have like a minimum 10 years. So when she says all she got was probation, it speaks for itself. Those people aren't stupid. Okay, let's continue. Let me read that last. She stated that a David is harassing her, making weird comments under the username Sinner on YouTube. She stated that her username is Queen Bee. And she has never met David in real life, only on the internet. She requested this incident be documented. She's never been in prison, y'all. She did 2 days of county jail. Hey, big fish. 2 days of county jail. Let me get that off of Kick. I don't think you're supposed to show documents. I don't know if I'm even still live over there, but it is what it is. Good night, Katie K. This is your big bad felon calling the cops saying,
Everybody hates me. They want me to go eat some worms.
I mean, oh, makeup mobster. I did hear a little bit of that. She made like a whole conversation between B. Tim and the cop. And oh my God, do you guys want to listen to that just for a laugh? It's really funny. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. She's not a big fucking badass, dude. She's not Billy Badass or Timmy Tough Knuckles. I'll tell you what she is. Hold on. She ruined our stream the other day with my new soundbite, didn't she? Little bitch. Let's pull it back up. I didn't add it to the soundboard yet, but she's a
Bitty bop.
That's got to be one of my favorite ones because she sounds deflated.
Bitty bop.
It's not even like with any energy. Bitty bop. Hey, bitty bop.
Bitty bop.
Thank you for your support.
Hey, thank you for the kicks, Kels. Are we all good over there? Wait, what's this? Actual footage of Queen Bee. Hold on. We're going to pull up some makeup mobster. I know you guys love the bee. It's perfect, isn't it? She tried to get a privacy complaint on that. She reported me to YouTube for the bee, guys.
Bitty bop.
She's a fucking bitty bop. Nope, no mention of kids in that one either. Let me pin that 9mm. No mention of the minor children being stalked. No mention of anything about the minor children with David.
Bitty bop.
She's weak. Weak sauce. All right, let's pull up Makeup Mobster. If you're not subbed up, this is Makeup Mobster on YouTube. This says, and I haven't seen this yet, actual footage of Queen Bee reporting Sinner to the police. Let's watch this. Oh my God. Oh my God. She reenacted the whole thing. Literally with sound effects and everything. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, are you guys ready? Buckle up.
Galesburg 911, can I help you?
Yeah, this is Queen Bee. I'm calling here to make an official report on this guy named Sinner. You know what I mean? Like.
Okay, ma'am, please hold while I transfer you over to the proper dispatch.
Oh my God.
Galesburg PD.
This is gold.
Yo, this is Queen Bee. I need to make a report.
I'm sorry, ma'am, do you have a problem with bees?
Nah, you know what I mean? Like, I am a Queen Bee. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know me?
Yeah, okay, ma'am. How can I help you?
So, yeah, there's, like, this dude, and his name's, like, Sinner. And he be, like, popping off about me online and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Popping off about you online. Okay, ma'am. What else is going on?
you know what I mean? Like, I already have a lifetime restraining order on him and shit. But, you know, I want to make another report.
Okay, ma'am. Is this Sinner's person threatening you in some way?
Well, you know what I mean? Like, I was, like, told him online that I was watching his family and shit on this, like, you know what I mean? Like, report thing. And he said I would get my teeth knocked out if I came to any of his family's house.
So let me get this straight. You said you were surveilling his family in some way, and that if you showed up at one of his family members' homes, you would get your teeth knocked out. Do I have that right?
Shit, yes, baby, you do.
Okay,
Hey,
ma'am.
Carl.
So how about you just don't show up at his family's homes, and then you won't have to worry about your teeth getting knocked out. Is there something else you would like to report?
Yeah, well, he also foiled my kids, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I don't know what you mean. Like, can you maybe explain or elaborate
Foiled
on
my
that?
kids.
yes, baby. He went and filled out a FOIA request for a report at my house, and that report just happened to contain some information about me and a dispute I had with my kid.
So he went and filled out a Freedom of Information Act and got the report, you mean? So that's totally legal, ma'am. What's the problem?
Well, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't fill out the report. Joneson did.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Are you jonesing for something? What are you talking about? Would you like the crisis intervention hotline? What's going on here? Is there something else that actually occurred, ma'am, that would be something that we would put on a report here? Or that violates this lifetime restraining order you said you have? Has he come near you in any way, shape, or form? Where does this man live?
Well, I like to tell people he lives in his sister's basement and shit, but he lives in Pittsburgh.
Okay, ma'am, so he's over 600 miles away from you. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, baby.
Okay, ma'am, let me just see if I have this straight. So this...
Hold on. Shit kills me when she says baby. Wait, listen.
Yes, baby.
It sounds just like her. Fucking makeup mobster.
600 miles away from you. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, baby.
Okay, ma'am, let me just see if I have this straight. So this Sinner character lives over 600 miles away from you, and he filled out a FOIA request. Well, he didn't fill it out. Somebody else did. And he said that if you showed up at his family's house, you would get your teeth knocked out. Is there anything else, ma'am, that you're trying to report here?
Well, yeah, he also said I like to fuck my brother.
Is that true, ma'am?
No, but...
Okay, ma'am, that's not illegal to say, though. I mean, it's a little gross, but it's not illegal. Is there anything else?
Well, Poop Pipe says I sit on a poop chair.
Ma'am, what are you talking... Excuse me, did you just say poop pipes?
Yeah, that's what I call them, poop pipes.
So I'm sorry, ma'am. Why are we calling a grown man poop pipes?
Well, you know, I made this accusation up about him, you know, that his daddy molested him when he was a little kid, you know what I mean? Like...
And so in turn you call him poop pipes, ma'am? That's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like...
Okay, ma'am, so he said you sit on a poop chair. Is there anything else you would like to add to this report?
Oh, well, the other thing is, you know what I mean? Like, I had a lawsuit with Bullhorn Betty.
Ma'am, are you feeling okay? Excuse me? What is a Bullhorn Betty?
Baby, you don't know Bullhorn Betty, you know BHB?
No, ma'am, I have no idea what you're talking.
Makeup mobster, fuck directly off. You don't know BHB. Total fucking gold. God, she found her niche right here.
Talking about, could you explain?
Shit, you know, like Bullhorn Betty, she brought me to court, you know, with this like frivolous lawsuit and shit. So like, you know, I couldn't pay for it and shit, so, cause I don't have a job or nothing. So I had my subscribers pay for it, so I just kept dropping them PayPal pools, dropping them cash apps, you know what I mean? Like, and yeah, so David, he'd be calling me out on that shit, cause, you know, like I promised everybody that I would show the receipts and everything when all was said and done. But I said, fuck yourself now, I ain't showing shit. You know what I mean? Like,
ma'am, this is getting very confusing. So this Bullhorn Betty character took you to court for a frivolous lawsuit, and you promised people you were going to show receipts, and now you're telling people to, pardon my language, but go fuck off to the receipts. And you know again, I mean? What does this have to do with the Sinner Poop Pipes character?
Poop Pipes.
Well, he's like encouraging people to like...
And that is so gross, too. I mean, in all seriousness, she made up this entire story that Sinner was essayed as a baby, and then from there on nicknamed him Poop Pipes. Ugh.
Like, ask me for the receipts.
Okay, ma'am, so why don't you just show the receipts?
Well, like, you know what I mean? Like, the lawyer and like, the judge, they say, like, you know what I mean? Like, not to do that.
So, ma'am, you're telling me that the lawyer told the people that you fundraised from not to show any receipts to the people that you fundraised from? Am I correct here?
That's right, baby.
I mean, ma'am, I don't see the problem here. If you promise to show people receipts, why wouldn't you just show the receipts? What judge is going to make an order that you can't show the receipts to the people that you raised funds from? That just doesn't seem to make any sense, ma'am. Ma'am, you still there? Hello? Ma'am, are you still there? Hello? Queen Bee, are you still there, ma'am?
Shit, sorry, I just had to go let my dogs out, but anyway, can we get this report going?
Let my dogs out. Oh my God.
God almighty.
Dog. Fucking 6 of them running the neighborhood for the weekend.
Oh, and ma'am, I'm trying to gauge exactly what the problem is here. What exactly are we reporting?
I'm trying to report David. You know what I mean? Like,
ma'am, who's David?
Hold on, maybe my friend B. Tim over here can explain this better to you.
Yeah, hello, officer. Yeah, this is B. Tim. Honestly, officer, this guy is just a menace. He says he wants to fight me, but I'm not worried or anything. I know Taekwondo, but actually he's quite menacing, and you know, we really would like to report him. Sir, I'm a little confused. Who are you now? Actually, I'm B. Tim. I'm surprised you haven't heard of me. You know, I'm kind of famous around these YouTube streets and all. David's been threatening me as well. He doxed me. He tried to dox me, I should say, but it's not actually my name, honestly. So, like, I honestly don't care because, like, it's not me, but yeah, he doxed me. So let me get this straight. He put out a name that's not your name, and what's the problem then, sir? He honestly says that I wear a nightgown, and I'm feeling very uncomfortable and unsafe, so I'd like to also press some charges against him, honestly. Sir, it's none of my business whether you wear a nightgown or not, but what's the exact problem here? Where did the bee lady go? I just put her back on the phone. Queen, yeah, the officer would like to talk to you. Hold on a second, sir. I would ask him if you could speak to the manager. Honestly, I'm sorry, sir. She was just getting on her golf cart, you know. She's about to go and light up a diamond dip blunt with her friend in front of her kids. I'm sorry, sir. Did you just say she's lighting a blunt up in front of children?
I just fucking spit out my back. Oh my God. Holy shit. I was not expecting the blunts. And this is all true, folks. Everything. Wait, hold on. Just as a reminder, you guys.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors.
Well, the participant is one actor. That's Makeup Mobster, right? But this is all true facts she's reenacting here. Golf cart maxing.
Honestly, sir, that's not what I just said. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, sir, just put the bee lady back on the phone.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Yeah, ma'am, I mean, if you want to fill a report out, you're gonna have to come down to the station and do so.
That's why I'm starting up my golf cart, baby.
Ma'am, you can't drive your golf cart here.
Shit, did I say golf cart? I meant my new truck that I got during my lawsuit.
Ma'am, you got a new truck while you were going through this lawsuit?
Yes, baby, and it's a gold truck.
Ma'am, why on earth would anybody buy a gold truck? Never mind. Ma'am, before you go, can I get your name?
Yes, my name is Rebecca, and I'll be there in like an hour or so, you know what I mean? Like,
wait a second. Are you the same Rebecca who's had 5 restraining orders against her?
Yes, baby, it's the one and only.
Is this the same woman who is in the news for getting her doors kicked in by the federal government for drug trafficking?
That's right, baby.
Okay, ma'am. So exactly what are you looking to do?
Well, like I said, I already have a restraining order for a lifetime, but, you know what I mean? Like, he's still, like, talking about me, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm looking to fill out another report.
Yeah, but ma'am, exactly what is this Poop Pipes character doing to you besides saying that, you know, you sit on a poop chair?
Like I said, you know what I mean? Like he's trying to get people to get me to show the receipts, you know what I mean? Like, and I said, fuck that shit, you know what I mean? Like, people are just showing some love. You know what I mean? Like, if you give somebody a gift, like, you shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth, you know what I mean? Like, this is all burnt toast fault.
I'm sorry, ma'am, what?
You know what I mean? Like burnt toast.
Ma'am, are you feeling okay?
I told burnt toast that I was gonna show the receipts, but you know what I mean? Like, she said she was duped by me.
So a piece of toast told you that they were duped by you?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, B. Tim paid for her attorney, and you know what I mean? Like, if you want to see the receipts, you're gonna have to ask burnt toast. And now she sent her friend Hostile Who's after me, you know what I mean? Like, I got all the links. I can send you all the links.
Ma'am, the links to... what are you talking about?
I can send you all the links to the videos where, you know what I mean? Like, they be coming after me. Poop Pipes, burnt toast, Hostile Who's, they all be coming after me looking for the receipts. So, you know what I mean? Like, I need a restraining order for David.
But ma'am, I thought you already had a lifetime restraining order against this David person. You do realize that lifetime means forever, right?
Well, I mean, I don't really have a restraining order for him a lifetime. I just told people online not to, you know what I mean? Like, just to shut them up, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, you're essentially lying about having a restraining order against somebody. Now you actually do want a restraining order.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, ma'am, could you please stop referring to me as baby?
All right, baby. Yeah, so, like, I want a restraining order against this David, you know, because he be, like, going live about me and shit. And clearly I'm scared for my life.
Ma'am, do you go live about this David person?
Yeah, how the fuck you think I told people that he was molested by his dad and shit? Oh, and I also told him I had a picture of his dad on an oxygen tank, and I called his sister a blonde bitch.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You were making fun of somebody who is legally blind? You called them a blind bitch?
Actually, I think it was retarded blonde bitch.
Yeah, ma'am, you do realize how crazy this all sounds.
Look, I'm just gonna get on my golf cart and head down there.
Yeah, ma'am, I think we're gonna have to send a unit out to you, actually, for a wellness check.
You do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Know what I mean? Like?
Yeah, okay, ma'am. You have a nice day.
Me, Tim, fire up the golf cart.
Oh my goodness, Makeup Mobster. That was amazing. We need a sequel. We definitely need a sequel to that. That was amazing. Dude, that was pure talent gold right there. If you guys aren't subbed up to Makeup Mobster, make sure you go check her out. That is hilarious.
Baby Bop.
Oh, now that's a roast. Now the only thing missing was full costume. But that's a lot for one person. But damn, that's funny. She should release one a week with the latest bullshit, because them people don't change over there. They don't change. She'll have content forever, as long as the buzzard's around, you know. What's up, shibbies? That was a much needed laugh. See, that's what it's about, guys. It's not about threatening people, following their kids around, getting to know who their kids' friends are, talking about their kids, making people feel uncomfortable. It's not what it's about, guys. It's really not. And I think that people like that, we need to shy away from, because it's one thing to call them out, but then it gets to the point where you have to pick and choose what you call out. Exactly, Sharons. Like, it's one of those choose your battle type things. And, you know, to be quite honest with you, from what I'm hearing that Elevated Truth said about Sebastian and Chris and Katie and whoever, Seth, even throwing Seth in the mix, making me sound like I talk to Chris more than anyone, all this bullshit. But the details that it sounds like he released are not anything that I want on my channel or want anything to do with. To me, I'd rather not review that because the person they're about isn't here, right? So I would prefer to not have all of that on my channel, whether true or not. I just, yuck. Not something anybody should even know, in my opinion. I don't know why the parents have leaked any information. I can't explain that. I can't understand that. I didn't get details like that, thank God. Again, you know, we've got allegedly speculating over here being crucified, but we've got all these people talking about Sebastian's sexual health. I don't even know what you would call that. I don't know which is worse. Which is worse? They're both pretty bad, right? I mean, whether the stuff that is being spewed was actually talked about or not, I mean, what the fuck, dude? And I'm here to tell you, for the record, I haven't spoken to Chris Proudfoot on the phone since probably last October. If even that. I think it was whenever they went to Disney World. Maybe it was last summer. Text, yes. But the last text was after that panel. Good, Nunya. Absolutely. I'm struggling in call outs because every single person using children to exploit is wrong as fuck. It's not just one side. And this could be an argument that could go on and on and on, because some people are going to think it's okay to sell merch in honor of victims as long as you're donating the money. Some people are going to think that that's not okay. I mean, till the day is done, I don't think everybody will see eye to eye on as far as, you know, what should or shouldn't be done. But let's face facts. People like Buzzy don't really care about the victim. If she cared about the victim, she wouldn't have been live while Kresha was live after getting struck by Hidden True Crime. I mean, these things are just obvious and in our face. The motive is there. But, you know, there's going to be things that could be debated forever. Everybody's line is different, right? And you have to just choose to watch creators. If you're looking for serious true crime, you have to choose to watch creators that you trust, that you align with their morals and values. Like Justin Pearls. I could never, ever sit there and watch him live stream try to unblur a 16-year-old's dead body. Like, that shouldn't even be allowed. If she really called the cops on Dave, she's no different than Lauren. Amen, right? Saying she's afraid. I mean, basically, if you want a restraining order, you're saying you're afraid for your life. But here we have elevated truth out here saying that he's going to slit someone's throat and let their family watch. Ishi, thank you for gifting 10 cooter ships. I appreciate you. But right now, this is just a vendetta. This is a way for Buzzy to strong arm and try to flex and win a war that she's fighting on her own, in her own mind. He said that to allegedly speculating, Sharns. You can watch it on, I think it's Kung Fu Ange. She wanted him arrested. for saying weird things on YouTube. I know, membership maxing tonight. Shibby, what is going on? What's going on in the air? Thank you, Zebco. Hey, Candace. Come on in. It's wild out there, but this is a vendetta. This isn't about to Buzzy. It's not about the victims. But, you know, I can't blame other creators, like I said before, to when this is what they do. When they covered Stearns a lot and they find out that some chick has been writing him and then they're listening to Buzzy. I don't know what's in the emails. I never read them myself, but I've been hearing rumors going around that she asked about his penis, but I heard Nonsense explained it today that it was her explaining what Guilty of Crime does, that she has a stuffed cactus and Guilty of Crime picks it up and says this is Stefan's penis. No one would ever want to fuck it. I mean, gross is fucking gross. That's fucking disgusting. But it's being misconstrued. Like, none of these letters should have happened to Stefan Stearns, in my opinion, okay? I don't think it should have happened at all. I don't think anybody should be describing anything that has to do with the penis to Stefan Stearns. Ew, bleh, considering there was a photo of him in Discovery. Ew, gross. But they're not calling it out across the board either. As a matter of fact, they gave Guilty of Crime a shout out for being such a great journalist. Now, I'm not a journalist. I don't claim to be. But I don't put myself in the bucket with these people at all. And I don't take their criticism of me about anything pertaining to the Watts case or any other way that I've covered any true crime case on J is for Justice to heart. Because I don't delete my streams. I always strive to do the best that I can. And I've always improved. You can go back to 2018 and criticize me until the day is done. It does not make me who I am today. So if those men want to go back to 2018 and criticize a YouTube creator, then it's only fair to go back and criticize them from when they were criminals, right? Isn't that how it goes? Or are we supposed to overlook that because they're not criminals anymore? I don't understand what's going on here, but maybe you guys can make it make sense. I mean, what's the point? Are we going to go back in time? I don't know what their crimes are, but I heard one of them say, you know, we're all criminals. We're not criminals anymore. Okay. I'm not looking at who you were 8 years ago, dude. I'm looking at you for who you are right now today.
We're not mean.
I mean, that's the adult thing to do, especially for someone who's a convicted felon who wants to be accepted and their opinion valued. You know what I mean? And people to listen to them. I would think that they wouldn't want to be looked at for who they used to be. But that's just a hunch. Just a hunch. I'm all about change. But only they can change. Other people can't. And I'm sure they're not aware that Buzzy used to moderate for Critical K, who actually made the Watts Netflix, calling Shanann a bitch. I said some not so savory things, but I didn't make the Netflix documentary for calling her a bitch in a live stream that was clipped by Netflix producers. Meanwhile, Buzzy's moderating for her. And they all cheered her on. You made the documentary. You made the documentary. Okay. That's cool. That's A-okay, though. It's just crazy. It's just crazy shit. There's a lot of history there that people don't know. Never have I ever been in a documentary for calling a victim a bitch. Never have I ever. And you've shared that they were things you regretted saying. Oh, absolutely. Row to Row. It is A Time to Kill on ID channel. It's in the description. The episode is in the description if you want to watch it. I want to see if I can find a clip of something. Hang on. No, not that one. I thought maybe someone clipped her saying, but if you go and watch the Watts documentary on Netflix, you'll hear a woman say, she's just a bitch. And a lot of people thought it was me because we had like the same accent. We sound the same. There's clips of it, but I don't think it's in there. But anyway, if you watch it, you'll hear it. Oh, thanks, Kels. Buzzy and Truth wanted them to skip over the stuff they did because they didn't want these guys to see their bad side. I don't know what their MO is. It's fine. I mean, I am, like I said, I am not against people calling out the writing to a pedo. I'm not against that. I agree with nothing about that. And I had a friend text me today and say, hey, I'm hearing that you are okay and you defend what allegedly speculating did. And it came from Buzzy. And I heard it from a friend. And no, that's not true. I have stood against it from the minute that I ever spoke about it. I think it's, like I said earlier, I hope she reflects on what she did. And that's all I can say is come back fresh. Do you? But when you are doing things like writing to a pedophile and then you get involved in calling other people out for stuff, you need to be prepared for anything you say or do to be used against you at some point in time. Perfect example. I made comments in Facebook Live, whatever they were called, watch parties in 2018. Buzzy's still playing them in 2026. Think about that. Think about how fucking ridiculous that is. But that's what they're talking about tonight. So the lady's getting hammered and there doesn't need more to do so. Oh, I agree. No, but I listen, YouTube, you put that shit public. All I'm saying is you put shit public that you do, expect it to be reviewed and criticized. You think that I haven't had things that I've done and said be used and criticized? They are. So if you're going to do something as serious as writing a pedophile who has not even been convicted yet, you better be very careful with what you release and why you're releasing it. Because if you're involved and you have a second channel where you're calling people out, then you are open for everything and anything. And they will find it and they will use it. I'm an example. Tonight they're talking about me and Chris Watts, where there was no connection between me and Chris Watts, and things that I said in a Facebook watch party. That is content in fucking August of 2026. 8 years to the month. And that's another thing. And I really appreciated, thank you, Lisa, for bringing that up. And I said that earlier in the stream. It doesn't matter what kind of prisoner you're writing to. You need to think about what risk that puts you, your loved ones, your job, etc. in. And then when you bring it to YouTube, everybody knows you're writing this person. You got to be careful. You got to be smart.
Don't be nasty sometimes.
What's up, Ski Utah? Good to see you tonight.
Ski Utah.
She played right into the hand. She did. I felt for her. I've been there, dude. Sometimes you just don't know what to do. But you never let them see you that weak. Never, ever let them see you that weak. But you live and learn. And like I said, I don't think she's unredeemable of a person. I see the emotion, but I really think that she needs to reevaluate maybe how she's going to approach and do true crime. Because coming out the gate, your first case, writing a pedophile, that is just bad news written all over it. It's bad news written all over it. And people need to learn from it. One day she can tell that story and look back and go, my God. You know, and someone else can learn from that. And that's what I'm about. Take your mistake, learn from it, and do something with it that will help someone else one day. And if you don't want to watch her, if you're like, hey, I can't get down with anybody who would even want to write a pedo, I don't blame you there either. It's what you do from this point forward. But I really do think that writing a pedo is something that really needs to be reflected on. Because there's a lot of fucking criminals out there that make no damn sense. None of them ever will. But I think we all know from following these crimes against children that happen, you know, every day, thousands of them, that when there's long-term SA for a child and they get to a certain age, whether it be they start their period, whether it be they want to tell or they don't want it to happen anymore, they're fighting back, they're threatening to tell, whatever the case is, it's usually because they got to that age, and it's usually 12 or 13. That's why he murdered her. Most likely, she was going to tell, or she was, you know, not wanting to do this anymore. She was pushing back, something like that. It's not that deep. That guy's thought process is not that deep. He paints miniatures. He plays Pokemon. He keeps keychain Yamaguchis. How deep do you think this motherfucker is? They're not deep. They're sexually fucked up in the head. He had a sex torso. The dude was boinking a piece of plastic in his mother's house, in his room. How deep do you think this motherfucker is? He's not. He's not. It's gross. He's gross. It's surface level, dude. Like, ick. That's what I get. It's like when you put two magnets together. I think about somebody like him, and it's just like, you can't push him to, get him the fuck away. Ew. No. And I know not everybody shares those sentiments. However, I think everybody should.
Hey, Cooter Clippers.
I really do. Because those men are the lowest of the low. The lowest of the low. He shouldn't even have a toilet to shit on. Give him a hole in the ground. Fuck him. Then giving him letters. Then you're putting your pictures out there. Then, like Matt said, you can get your picture passed around to other prisoners. They use it. Now you're jack off material for the fucking prison. This guy ain't deep. He's a teenager up here. He's fucked up. No mail for this motherfucker. I was pissed off he was getting root beer barrels. Fuck that. You want to figure out someone's mind? Let's try to figure out Brian Koberger. Write him. Oh, I'm sure he loves that there's women that are interested in his sick, disgusting ways, right? Ugh. Never give him that satisfaction. Never, ever. For Maddie's sake. That's where I get upset. Because someone like him, he took all the joy. I mean, not just ending her life, dude. He took her whole fucking childhood. And we've talked about this. We've talked about this when we covered this case. He took her whole motherfucking childhood that she can remember. Not a lot of us remember anything under the age of 4. She might have a couple years, but that, I'm sure she probably didn't even remember that because all of the abuse would block anything good out at that point. This man took her entire childhood. I mean, it's just, that's what I think needs to be reevaluated is there is no why. And tell me the last time that you saw a journalist interviewing a sick pedophile. When's the last time you saw an RSO getting interviewed, unless it was because there was a missing kid in their neighborhood and they happen to live there, so they're being questioned? No one interviews these lowlifes. They start out doing gross shit, voyeurism, like he did as a teenager. We know his history. His friends told us. He was videoing his roommate's girlfriend in the apartment. He's been fucked up his whole life. We don't need to know any more than that. That's what I struggle with. If you read the documents, if you watched all the interviews, there's not a whole lot of fucking questions to have for this motherfucker. Absolutely, these things shouldn't make sense. They will never make sense. His parents paid off the roommate to not report it to the police. And then we've got guilty of crime over there cozied up with them like they're the victims. They had signs when he was younger, when he was busted out for that, because the roommate and the girlfriend were going to call the police and report Stephen Stearns. His mother paid them off. I'm glad she doesn't like me. Deborah Stearns is deplorable. Deplorable. Her son is a predator. She knew he was a predator. She knew that they were sleeping in the same bed. She knew what kind of person he was. Sex torso in the bedroom. Get out of here, man. Oh, man, Shady, that's sick. Yeah, I mean, if you watch all the interviews and you read all the documents, you'll find out exactly why he is who he is. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree either. It's just food for thought. And I'm not saying this to bash her. I want her to actually hear this and give it food for thought. Because we can all do better. Fuck. Every day I can do better. Some days I do, some days I don't, but I try to. That's all I'm saying. Castration. They still have hands. If they hadn't paid those people off, maybe Maddie would still be alive, right? And I'm sure there were more things that happened other than that. That's just what we're hearing about. Yeah, but he was doing it, Bethany. The grandpa was living there. Stephen Stearns is a predator. He had opportunity. I'm sure that Maddie slept with her mother when he met her. So the three of them just got into that fucking cycle from the time Maddie was 6. Her grandpa lived in that house with Stephen. He saw an opportunity for sure. And it all started at Disney. Earthy, I actually acknowledged the accountability that she took. Did I not? I've acknowledged her accountability several times. I've also stated it's retaliation, but I do think it should be up for criticism. I don't think she should be threatened, but I think discussions should be had. I don't think it should be swept under the rug and said, well, Granny wanted to interview Deb Stearns. Well, she didn't. All of this trash talk is not appropriate, but having a civil conversation is about learning from it and discussing. No one's bashing anyone. I've made it very clear my stance. I heard the family phone calls. Oh, yeah, his mom is something else. Hey, Robat. Thanks, Cal. I'm really not talking about her specifically. I'm talking about the situation. Yeah, they're not doing it because they care, right? We've established that. I mean, that goes without saying. Like I said, that's why they're over there talking about what I said in 2018 in the Watts case on YouTube Streets tonight. Okay, I'm right here in the same boat, Earthy. She's not the only one getting attacked. And I'm not attacking her here. I struggle with her accountability. Maybe it's because who she is, I don't know her, but deflecting to others, yeah. That's why I said take a break and think about it. Hey, that girl. I mean, we're talking about what actually happened and rationally discussing where that line should be. I think it's a good discussion. I thought we were having a great discussion, actually. Hey, me too. It was a long week. A week on YouTube is like 10 years. Look, only she knows her intent. But in my opinion, there should be no intent in writing someone like him. I've made that clear. Like, that's how I feel. Kelly Cal, yeah, a lot of them. Over months. How many months was it? You know, I bought this expensive, like, supposed to be top of the line, not top of the line, but supposed to be like top rated spray for your glasses, and it leaves a film. Right. That's what we just went over. Like, it's just not that deep. Like, this guy was painting miniatures and had Tamagotchis in his pocket. He filmed his roommate's girlfriend when he was young. His parents paid off the girlfriend and roommate, so they didn't report it. I mean, the signs were all there. Guy's a creep. Started out with being voyeuristic. That's how they start. And then I noticed in one of the letters that was read somewhere, someone was reading them and it was something about a squirrel. I think it was on YouTube Streets. He said that a pet squirrel of his, died in a cage because it choked on a piece of bark and it died in his hands. No, dude, this guy was killing animals. This guy is fucked up. There's nothing that she's ever going to be able to figure out about this guy. Yeah, I guarantee you. Stephen Stearns did. He said he had a pet squirrel and that it was in a cage and it died because he choked on bark. And then he said, he died in my hands. Yeah, and that's just, I think that, she's just got a lot to think on, or she's not perfect. No one's perfect. But when you have minors and you're writing to a pedophile, there needs to be some self-reflection going on. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with self-reflecting. Jen Soto has a son. Not that I know of. Where'd you get that? It's too much. Me either, Renee. Ugh, he's gross. I'm actually really surprised, like I said earlier, that it didn't come out sooner. Just because I think she was such a small channel. No one really knew. And I didn't make a big deal about it. I just told her it was gross and asked her why she did it. And she's like, I'm not anymore. And I was like, oh, well, shit, that's good enough for me. It's just not that deep. I didn't feel the need to go live about it and call it out. I didn't even give it that much thought. And I think I originally heard about it on Granny's. I think Granny was like, oh, Deb Stearns was in her comments. And I was like, are you serious? Like, Deb Stearns? That clip came out and then allegedly speculating came in my chat. And I'm like, hey, are you the girl that's writing to Stephen Stearns? I'm like, that's really weird. He is. He's a total creep and he doesn't deserve anything other than a hole in the ground to shit on. That's really all he deserves. I don't know. I think she needs to just move on from Maddie's case altogether. Well, I mean, you get brought into the spotlight for different reasons on YouTube, is she? It happens. It's happened to me for 8 years, dude. This is nothing new. What's going on with her is nothing new besides the death threats. And for that, I would be reporting that man. I would be reporting that man. But Maddie's case needs to rest. That dude is where he belongs. He doesn't belong. No attention to him. Like I said, even him having root beer barrels makes me sick. Fuck him. Let Maddie rest. Allegedly speculating, I hope she self-reflects and comes back and is better. Because you can't. This seems like the end of the road. It seems like such a big deal. Oh my God, these ex-cons are going live and talking about me. And it's a huge deal in the moment. I know it. I've felt it. I've had real life friends do it to me on here. Real life friends. People I knew in person. Went live and talked about my personal life. People that knew everything about my personal life. And then mixed lies into it. And then when you mix lies into truth, everybody believes it. It's not anything new. It will pass. This doesn't define her unless she lets it define her. And that's completely up to her. She can either let it define her, or not. But don't come on here crying about it anymore. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your family. It's a bad idea. And they love being vile. They love going the lowest of the low. I mean, I get that he said that about her life, but do you realize that he's over there saying that I was in a hot tub having inappropriate relations with young boys? Is that any fucking different? Where's the outrage? Is it because I'm not sitting here crying? I mean, you do hear the shit he says, right? I don't get that. My son's over there. Truth is cozying up with 20-something streamers that Ryan streams with just to get at me. He's basically saying I'm a pedophile. I think he did call me a pedophile, actually. In a hot tub with young boys. That's fucking gross, dude. They're fucking cruel. They're not going to change their evil ways. Yeah, she's got, like I said, I wish the best for her. I didn't say she wasn't redeemable. I said I think she is. She just has to make the right choices. And self-reflection is how you choose the right things. Not going live. Not rehashing it every day. Because it's just going to make it worse. No, she said she didn't fuck with me after the fallout because she didn't want Buzzy and all them to hate her. It was if you fuck with Jay, don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you. Which I was surprised because she came in my chat after emailing stuff in Stearns, and I was like, oh, you're not anymore. Okay, let it go. And then when I heard her saying that about me, like, oh, I don't fuck with Jay. I don't fuck with Jay. Dude, I don't even know you. So I think I'm being pretty nice, considering I was not given the benefit of the doubt. Okay? Okay? Because I definitely do not agree with emailing a fucking pedo. I'm being pretty fucking nice. Considering when I was thrown to the fucking wolves, I don't fuck with Jay. We stood there all by ourselves being attacked, lie after lie after lie over here. It's crazy. And I saw someone saying like, oh, you shouldn't have to have thick skin to be a YouTube creator. You kind of do. You kind of do. Unless you want to be someone that is reviewed and laughed at because you're crying and your feelings are hurt. You have to have thick skin, which means you have to be confident in what you're doing, what you're saying, and stand by it. And you learn that, Justice from Melissa. I took a couple days off. Girl, they're all insane. What is up, girlfriend? I know they are all. And you have to be able to say, hey, I fucked up, which she did. I give her that. Okay, so good Nunya with her fucking question. Let's see. If I don't make the news for this, Nunya, I'm going to be pissed. Ooh, excuse me. I mean, have you guys seen what's happened to Brittany and her newborn? Brittany breathes and they're on it. Craig talks in the background and they're listening. I mean, still to this day. I can't get down with poor AS. I can't do that right now. She needs to pull her shit together, go within, and move on from there. All right, good Nunya. Jay, I keep hearing and seeing people says she needs to take accountability. What do you think that would have to look like for the rational people, at least? Well, for myself, what I was hoping to hear, and you know, this isn't for me though. Like, she doesn't owe me anything, but I was more hoping to hear that she had hindsight in emailing with a PDF. And I didn't hear the hindsight in emailing with a PDF. I almost feel like his crimes were kind of swept to the side in a way. Because I really feel like the focus on him being a PDF is probably the most appalling part of this. And I felt like that should have been the most important thing addressed. And it worries me that it wasn't, because it kind of tells me that maybe she can't explain why a PDF. Other than the case happened, she jumped on it as the first case. I don't know. Share, like I said earlier, show me a pedophile who's been interviewed by a journalist, especially a journalist pretending to be his friend. I mean, do you think that Nate Eaton was emailing with Lori Vallow, buttering her up, flirting with her, saying good things to her? No, he's a journalist. He brought her fucking M&Ms to the interview. But who wants to interview someone like him? Tell me who has. I wouldn't watch it because I don't give a damn about them. Those kind of people are like, just ew. I've just never seen anyone want to give attention to a pedophile, especially a pedophile who murdered his victim. Okay, so anyways, I got off track. I expected more accountability with the fact that his crimes were crimes against children. I didn't see the accountability for that. I feel like maybe she was like, no, kind of like, I would have kept writing had he not cut it off. She was honest about it, but it makes me question things. In hindsight, she says, I wouldn't do it again. But why wouldn't you do it again? When someone takes true accountability, they tell you why they wouldn't do it again. Exactly, Lindsay. They would lose all credibility. Okay, but Prince Andrew is also Prince Andrew. That's a little different. When do we interview just random pedos? They're right. I didn't feel like there was true reflection, and maybe it's too soon. That's why I suggested she take a break and self-reflect. Because I think that's a pretty serious thing, especially when you have a minor child. And this guy knows you have a minor child. And this guy's in Florida prison with other pedophiles. And I'm sure eventually when they're in prison and they get moved to where they're going to be, they find each other in prison. But I think some self-reflection would probably give me more to really judge anything on. I think emotions were high. She was being attacked. Now it's gone over the top with the attacks. We got death threats. We got visuals of, him slitting her throat and all this stuff. They've lost the plot. They've lost the plot. But it is okay to discuss what happened without all of the stupid attacks. She needs to give herself some time because doing that for months had to be very heavy. And if it didn't hit her now or hit her then, it's probably hitting her now. The scope of it, right? She didn't get a negative reaction when she first did it. So this was like a fucking T-bone for her. Like, boom, she was hit out of fucking nowhere, right? She did this a year ago. She stopped. Whatever happened, happened. She had put it behind her. So for her, this is magnified like 10,000,000%. And that's why I want her to know that it's okay to take a step back, collect yourself, and you will see things in a different light that you didn't see it in. We're seeing it from a different perspective. But I think if she steps back and can kind of think about everything and see it in a different from a different perspective, and then when she comes back, everybody can tell, where she stands. Blaming Joneson for no context. Yeah, I didn't like that either. I didn't like that at all. That turned me off. I'm not going to lie. When she said, "How dare you release this without context?" Dude, they're letters to Stefan from Stefan. There's no one needs to hear commentary to that. You went back and forth on a conversation. That's crazy. See, I think her and Guilty of Crime, this is still my opinion. I think they both wanted to get info on Jen and wanted to try to get Jen in trouble. That's just my opinion. That's what I think it's all about, or was. And it was a competition. Yeah, good Nunya, I think because it's such an emotional topic. Not only is it a case that a lot of people followed, excuse me, not only is it a case a lot of people followed, a lot of people here have experienced SA. So there's a lot going on here, right? This is a triggering topic. So it's going to spread. Yes, she shared them on her YouTube, Mullins. So it was out, and it was done and over with. And then she got, boom, here it is back in your face. But that's what happens. That's why on YouTube Streets, they're talking about the Watts case that I covered 8 years ago tonight. They're doing it tonight. Just mere days after the anniversary of the Watts case happening. So. Hold on. I'm going to go off cam for a second. I need to smoke after all that. Damn, people. Oh, the AI back and forth. That's just gross. See, just unneeded. Just unneeded. And that's the thing with Clitus and Clue. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. And I think that's one of the lines. Just because you can use AI to dupe their voices and make a deep fake and have them read the emails to each other doesn't mean you should. But again, these people are gross. They go to, I mean, look at the limits they go to. Death threats. And you know why? You know why he did that today? Do you know why he did that whole "I'll slit your throat, bitch," blah blah blah? He knows nothing's gonna happen because he said that on Kick. His kick is still there. He knows nothing is gonna happen. He saw her crying and scared to death yesterday, screaming, "I'm scared for my life." That's why he did that today. Yes, Melissa, he did. You know that nothing will be done about it. Nothing's ever done about that shit. It's fucking bullshit. But you need a little more than that. You need a little more than that, especially if you've been writing to a convicted pedophile, right? I mean, you got to take the whole picture into consideration. It's not okay to give death threats, but people are going to be pissed off about that shit. You got to be fucking careful, dude. That Stephen Stearns could have given anyone her fucking name, address, and said she's got a, I don't know how old her kid is, but a blank aged child. He knows where she lives. Having Stephen Stearns have your info is dangerous as fuck. What if he sold that fucking info? What if he gave that info up in order to not get his ass kicked that day? Or what if he gave that info up not to get, bent over that day? Think about it. Well, I don't know about her address. I'm thinking old school letters. Sorry. But he knew she was, dude. She had to use her government name to sign up for JPay. You can't write prisoners anonymously. Your shit's out there, man. It's not hard to figure out. Oh, it's so dangerous, Melissa. And I think that that's what needs to be talked about. People are brushing over that. They're more worried about her and her death threats than they are the whole point of the matter. We need to do better, people. We need to do better. And I'm sorry that it happened to her. But it needs to be talked about. She said her info had to be there and match her credit card. There you go. It's dangerous, no matter how you slice it. Right, but Southern-ish, she's not 20. We have to do better. We have to talk about what went wrong here. Regardless of how it was brought up or why it was brought up, it's still an issue that shouldn't be brushed over. And with them using iPads in jail, yeah, it's very dangerous and scary. It's very scary. He's got absolutely nothing to lose. You're right. I hope that no crazy ass person hears his shit. Because I don't think it's him she needs to worry about. I think that if he triggers one person, yeah, it could be ugly. Thank God he doesn't have a lot of viewers. I'm glad, Garden Hoe. I'm not trying to be mean towards her, but a discussion needs to be had. Not a I'm sorry, but a true discussion. How can we do better from this stuff? We all make fucking mistakes. I made mine. God knows I've talked about all the mistakes I've made. It just, No, it can't change what she did in the past. And some people have like a no tolerance towards pedos. That's me. I personally would never watch her true crime because until I really saw her take like true accountability and do better. But there's too many people to watch and get true crime from. So no, I wouldn't. But other people might feel like, oh, well, I'll give her a chance. And that's perfectly fine too. I don't judge anybody for their own internal decision. I think that that's only fair. I think that's only fair. It can't be undone. Where do we go from here? I guess, will you just choose whether you're going to watch her for true crime or not? You know? You could watch her for crama and enjoy her breakdowns without, you know what I'm saying? It's just what you want to do. Like, I would watch her crama. I like the way she breaks things down. I think she's, very detail oriented. I think that there's good, really good qualities about her. But would I watch her true crime? No. But, to each their own. I'm definitely not going to sit here and bash her. Oh, I mean, this stuff's been going on for 2 years with Brittany. Well, she said that was her first case, Bobu. So what other content has she created besides that? See, I don't know. I never watched her. Right. She'll figure it out. She seems like a pretty smart person. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about truth as much as I would worry about just him blabbing his mouth, and I would certainly be reporting those descriptive threats that he made. What's up, Lisa? Good to see you. Welcome back and welcome in. Everybody hit the like button if you haven't already. Stern's mom has been out here on these YouTube streets. That's so dangerous for her. Oh, yeah. Calling him Turtle Island. We know all about it. See, I never followed Julie's stuff, so no clue. It's not really personal for me. Nope, I'm done now. Don't want my name in the mix at all. Nope, not me. And that's perfect. I mean, that's your decision. Hey, Doodle. Good night, Casual Art. Oh, here, look at Pickle OG has the full video of Turtle Island. Let's watch this. We'll end on this one, guys. It's getting late. Whoops. Oh my God, it's 1:41 a.m. Welcome back to Cooterville, peeps. So happy to be back. Hang on, let me turn my camera back on. I'm not trying to hide from you guys. You know I don't like smoking in front of the camera. I think it's so icky looking. So I don't do it. Okay, here we go. Watch this.
Dolly?
Yes.
Hey, Dolly, this is Deborah Stearns. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, Jay told me you wanted to talk to me.
Did you say who?
Deborah Stearns, Stephen Stearns' mother.
She says it all proud. Deborah Stearns, Stephen Stearns' mother. And you know who egged this one on was that shitbag guilty of crime, who proudly represents the Stearns couple.
You're Stephen Stearns' mother?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, look, if you want to chat, you need to call into my show Dolly Vision sometime, and I would love to speak with you.
I will. I will. I just wanted to let you know who I was.
See?
But, I would like to vote.
He wants the interview too. This was 11 months ago. No, this is Dolly Vision, not that weirdo. Dolly Vision.
To keep Jay on.
You want to keep Jay on. Okay, that sounds good to me. And definitely.
So he thought it was me, Jay, but she was calling in to keep guilty of crime Jay on.
Get a hold of me on Dolly Vision. This is a little off topic, and I would love to talk to you there.
Well, just as long as.
See, he didn't do anything different than what Granny's Watching did he?
Your people know that nobody tells me what to do and who to vote for.
Okay.
I'm kind of stubborn that way.
Okay.
But I'm glad I got through to you. I'm really enjoying this.
All right. I will take your vote for Jay for justice.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Stearns.
He said Jay for justice. Wrong Jay. So she rings back in. Listen.
Okay, bye-bye.
Peace. Dolly.
Hello. Is this Dolly?
Hey. Yes.
Hey. Sorry, but this is Deborah Stearns calling back.
Hey, Deborah Stearns.
I'd like another vote.
You can only vote once by phone. You can only vote once.
Oh, twat.
Yeah. Now you can super chat a vote, or you can get an egg, or you can buy a t-shirt and vote, but you can only get one phone call a night.
Shoot.
Okay.
I really want Jay for justice gone. She's a twat too.
Okay.
I really want Jay for justice gone. She's a twat too. Holla.
No one will want to stalk that ugly bitch.
One phone call a night.
Listen.
Shoot.
Okay.
She's a twat.
I really want Jay for justice gone. She's a twat too.
Okay. There's your free jab. You got an extra jab, and it didn't even cost you nothing. All right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get an egg next week. Okay.
All
I
right.
need to figure it out. I got my cash app. I just don't know how to use it yet.
All right.
I'm old.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't we all?
Thanks. Bye.
All right, bye.
There you go. Oh, see now this AI picture is too much. That is just too much. They're doing too much over there. Oh God, I know. I'm glad she wanted to vote me off. Vote me off again, Mrs. Stearns. She's all like, "Yes, I am Stephen Stearns' mother." Like, what the fuck, dude? Stop. Hey, kiss my grits. Dude, that was crazy. Insanity. Well, anyways, I'm going to close this one out. Thank you guys for joining tonight. It was a lovely welcome back. Thank you, Ishi, for all the memberships and everybody else that donated. I saw the Epstein one. It was gross. It's all gross. They're doing too much. Twat cooters unite. Oh, my goodness. Oh. You guys have a great night. What can we listen to going out? What's a good song for our... We have a lot of cooters to celebrate. We need